In this tutorial, we're going to do some video editing using Adobe Rush. So we're going to create a project, insert some images, maybe some video, and then also kind of insert some titles. So first off, I'm in Rush, and the other thing you want to make sure you have is you want to make sure you kind of have your folder set up. So I'm going to go ahead and just open my folder system and just kind of show you that real quick. So I've got a project folder, and in there I've got everything that I want to put in this, and I've probably got more than I need to. So with images and then also video and that kind of stuff. So I've got my title here, and then I grabbed some images off the internet, and if you want to do the same thing, you can do that. So I just did a search for sports photographer. Is the project that I'm currently working on, and just go in and just click on one to make it bigger. And then once you've done that, if you hopefully it's above 300 or 500 on the resolution, so it's not too low in quality. But when you find one you like, you just kind of click on it, and then if you just either right mouse click and go to save image as, then you can save it, or if you have it kind of set up where I have the window and this, I can just click, hold, and drag and just drop it over here, and there it shows up. So as long as it's a JPEG or a PNG, then I should be in pretty good shape. So just kind of grab a bunch of images related to your topic, just click and drag, or you can do the right mouse click and drag method. So once you have that all set up, then I'm going to jump back over to Rush, and I'm going to come into locate my first image, and that's going to be the image of my my title that I've created. So I'm going to go into my Steam video, and I'm just looking for my JPEG. I have a Photoshop and a JPEG, but I'm going to use this JPEG. It might also be a video file. So go ahead and click create, and once you have that in there, it'll start to build that project on there. So, and then give it a minute. The other thing you can do is before you bring it in, I forgot to show this, but there's a little thing down here that you could have also named it according to what you want to name that project and everything. So once that goes through, then you can start to insert other images. Okay, so now I've got my first image in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of click on this little plus, and then go ahead and click on media. So I want to add some more of my media, and I could have actually selected a bunch of that beforehand too. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of click and mouse click to see what I can find that I want to put in there. So right now I'm just adding in stills, and maybe throw that one and that one and maybe a couple more. So like maybe 3 or 4 images, and just go ahead and add those. So that'll add those in there, and then as soon as I do that, it's kind of stretched out. I'm going to come down here and actually just kind of click and drag to shorten this so I can actually see what I'm working with. You can also see your time up here. The nice thing is once you put in your images, you can also move them around if you need to do that, and kind of mix and match those if you wanted to. And or if you wanted to, you could also delete. So maybe I had one too many, so I could just click on one and just press delete on your keyboard, or Command Z to bring it back if I wanted to bring that back. So the next thing I want to do is, you might have some images that are a little bit small and don't fill the whole area, so I'm going to grab this one, and over here on the side I'm going to just click on that, and you can just kind of resize it so it fills, as long as the quality is decent enough, because it might stop at some point. So now I've kind of got that in there. I want to go ahead and add just a simple title now at the end, so kind of some credits. and I'm going to throw that at the very end. And you could do this on top of slides, or you could do it at the beginning if you wanted to create your title at the beginning. I already created one in a different program, but you could do that there too. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and usually it gives you a bunch of different options. I'm just going to kind of pick a simple one, so maybe I'll just click on this one, and then you just click and drag and drop it to where you want to go, or drop it on top of an image. And then once you do that, then you can go ahead and type out what you actually want it to say. So now I'll just go ahead and just click on that, and then just usually you can just come up here, and I'll just put created by, and then just put whoever it was created by, and I'm just going to put my name and call it good. So that's just a simple and easy way to put in images and kind of get yourself going in this program. If I wanted to add video, I could do the same too. You just kind of either click and drag it over, or do that